was with my friend, and we were discussing the word nice. What does nice mean? What are the connotations of nice? I've always considered it kind of an insult if somebody said I was nice. But then I remembered a story about nice. I was in college. I lived at 4215 Normal Avenue near Melrose in Vermont in LA. And my boyfriend was a jazz musician. He worked gigs on Saturday nights. And then when he got off work, he'd come and stay at my place. I had a church job Sunday morning, organ. So I was out of there in the morning. He usually stayed. So one morning he was lying in bed and he heard some noise at the door. He knew my mother, and it sounded like her and the landlady. And the next thing he heard was the key in the door. And it was the landlady letting my mother into the room because my mother was wanting to sew me a dress for Christmas, and she wanted to get one of my dresses out of my closet for measurements. My apartment was a single room, and it had one of those Murphy beds that comes down from the wall, and there was a closet behind that. When he heard what was going on, he dove into the closet to hide. My mother came into the room, the landlady went back downstairs, and my mother made a beeline for the closet. And there was my boyfriend. She was appalled. He was stark naked, of course. She went back into the other room and started to cry. Then she said, "Oh, do you want me to hand you your clothes?" So she handed him his clothes. And then he dressed and came out. And according to what he told me later, they had quite a long talk, at which point she got him to promise he would never do that to me again unless we were married. He promised. The next time we got together, I couldn't figure out what was going on because we certainly weren't having much fun. Anyway, he got over that. Sometime after that, she said, "Well, I haven't told Mary being his mother, they knew each other. I haven't told Mary. She still thinks you're a nice girl."